Yeah, AI has been around for millennia. People just don't know it.
They
It
just
has
released it
been
now
around.
because because of their convenience, not yours. You were
Oh.
never important.
Mm,
You were never important. It was always about them, not you. Now
mm.
they got the robots coming out. They have artificial intelligence. That's why they want to put that little thing in your arm and exterminate you because you are a useless eater. You are no longer needed. Thank you for your services. Now get the hell out of here. That's how they
Woo-wee.
feel. They feel they own the future. I say, pick a fight, get a microphone, get into a fight that turns you on, whatever that fight is, whether it's chemtrails or the poisoning of our food or learning how to grow food in your own backyard so that you go against the system and you go hang out with guys like Jim Gale, foodforestabundance.com. Go hang out with Jim Gale, foodforestabundance.com. He'll teach you how to grow some food, take your lawn and turn it into food. Stop
Food
growing
forest
lawns,
abundance.
abundance.com.
Maybe
Okay.
you can bring him on and come on with him.
I absolutely will. I'll give you his number. He'll love to come on your show.
But you
Okay.
would have to co-host with me.
Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely. And you know, when you do that, then you start to buckle the system. Okay. Because if
Mm.
more and more people, he's teaching prisoners how to grow food. He's teaching kids
I
how to grow
love
food.
it.
He's taking the kids that are teaching how to grow food and become entrepreneurs. And on the weekends, they're having a farmer's market selling the food. So this way they know how to make money. Which
Wow.
school do you want to send your kids to? That is the question. Now, what's in your
Mm.
wallet?
Oh, look at this. Where's he located? Where's this? What state?
Right here in Florida, St. Cloud.
You know what? Okay. I wondered because wow. Oh, there he is. Is this him?
No, that's not him.
That's not him. Okay.
That's somebody else.
Foodforestabundance.com. Okay, Mel. Wow. Wow. I love that
Jim
he's teaching
Gale,
children. I love that he's also teaching
Gale.
prisoners. The prisoners are the population.
Yes, that's
GLAE.
Jim. Yeah, Jim Gale.
I love, I think Jim Gale. Okay, let me put that in. I think the people that have gone to prison, GALE.
You're right.
I'm putting him
Jim
in
Gale.
his name in the chat. The prisoners have they've been forgotten about. I know some people have done, a lot of things that for which they had to pay, pay their debt to society. And then some of them, have nonviolent crimes, but nonetheless, violent crimes, nonviolent crimes, they've been forgotten. And they go through the system in prison, they become institutionalized, treated like they're not humans. I don't know, some of them been enslaved and they don't really get truly rehabilitated. So when they come out, these people that are coming out from prison, they're still humans. They're still mothers and fathers and aunties and uncles and sisters and brothers. Who's going to help them? Mel?
Well,
this is what go ahead.
This is why a system like this is very much needed.
Okay.
This is why people like Jim Gale are a gift to society. You're either going to be an asset or you're going to be a liability. I can absolutely tell you emphatically that Jim Gale is an asset to society. Okay. And we need more Jim Gales. We need more Dr. Kia Pruitts. We might even need a few more Mel Carmines.
Yes, absolutely.
Because, at the end of the day, because we were so indoctrinated with the television, let's make a deal and the price is right. Come on down, Mel. It is your turn to be the next contestant on The Price is Right. Woo! Right, with the music playing in the background. Right? Remember that bullshit?
Yeah.
And then it was Survivor Island, and then it was reality TV shows, and we were all mesmerized. You know why? Because Americans love to be entertained.
That part, love to be entertained. Yes, we do.
We love it more than anybody on planet Earth. And this is the reason why we have something called a New World Order.
Okay.
And because of that, we're all paying the price right now. Now it's do or die. It's either kill or be killed. You don't have a third choice on the table. These people are not giving you a third choice. So you better grow a pair if you don't have a pair. and get to work. You don't have a choice. You understand? Hai capito? And if you want me to tell you in Italian? Hai capito? I'll tell you in Italian. You have to get to work now, because this is for the survival of planet Earth. This is for the survival of humanity. Humanity is either going to make it or they're not going to make it. There's still a chance, because we have paid quadrillions of dollars to these bastards over the years. There's still a chance that they can kick our ass if we fall asleep in the getaway car.
Ooh.
So what are you going to do? You want to sit there and cry like a little bitch, or you want to get to work? What do you want to do? I'm telling you the truth, man. If you don't think they're thinking up the next plan, demic, okay? I put a little gap in there. You put the words together. Okay, if you don't think they're orchestrating the next whatever to take these away, distractions, all orchestrated by your lovely government. They're scheming and scamming. These are the worst people. These are the worst of the worst that humanity's got to offer. And they are in your government. Most of them are self-appointed. Almost nobody's elected. Almost everybody is selected. If it wasn't for Donald John Trump in 2020, most of you would be still asleep. 2020 is coming. Like my good friend Juanito, 107. 2020, it's not over yet. And it ain't. Juanito is going to be at the next summit in Cape Canaveral, part 2, the Junior Summit, part 2. You want to be there. You know why? Because we're going to be talking about med beds. We're going to be talking about celestial chambers. We're going to be talking about stuff that turns Mel Carmine on. We're going to talk about what's real, what's not, and what's bullshit and what's not bullshit. You want to be at that summit, because we're going to drop bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. And you know what's going to happen? You people are going to come out of that meeting and know the real deal. You know why? I don't know who Juanito is, but I will tell you this. I looked at him straight in the eye and I said to him, look, I know that you're in this war. I know you're playing a major, major role. When this war is over, can Mel Carmine have the final interview with you? He looked at me square in the eye and said, no. You know why? Because he had to sign a non-disclosure that's like that thick. That thick. And you know what? That non-disclosure, I bet you, has got language like, if you say a word, you're giving us the right to come kill you. He signed his life away. He didn't even bat an eye when I said, can I have the final interview with you and you tell this whole story about what your role was? Nope. He went to Antarctica. Which part of Antarctica do you think Juanito 107 went to? I bet you he didn't go to the part that's on this side of the ice wall. He's a very important figure. I've verified it. And again, the people I verified it, I want to make sure I stress this point, because I don't want people out there saying Mel Carmine is full of shit. No, Mel Carmine is not full of shit. Mel Carmine is always going to tell you the truth. And because I have him labeled in my phone system, right? I have him labeled in my phone system as Majestic 12, one of the Majestic 12. And I said this to somebody, I know won't mention who that person was, but this person was at my last Junior Summit. And this person, whoever he or she is, said, not Majestic 12, Majestic 5.
Majestic 5.
It's 5.
Okay.
One day there was an interview on this guy, Benny Johnson. I got to go dig up that interview with a guy that doesn't speak normal, speaks with CIA language. And I knew immediately, instinctively, I said, this guy's deep, deep, deep government. And I won't mention who this guy is, but I'm going to go dig up that video because I promised a few people that I'm allowed to send it to. And I sent it to Juanito. And I said to him, Fast forward 24 minutes and 8 seconds, because I know you're busy, and listen from that point forward for about 8 minutes. Within 36 seconds, I got a message back. And the message read, Mel, this guy reports to me.
Wow.
Who is 107? I tell you what, he definitely likes Mel Carmine. I tell you what, he definitely is going to be at the next Junior Summit. And we're definitely going to talk about med beds. And I can assure you he knows what he's talking about. 107 is going to go down in the history books. And he's going to be in the next movie that's going to tell the whole story from beginning to end. And yes, it might be a 17-part series, 1 hour and 17 minutes per. Okay? Mm-hmm. And anybody who doesn't like his long-winded stories, well, that's your problem. There's long-winded answers. That's your problem. That's because your elevator doesn't get up to the top floor. He's not allowed to speak freely like you and I. He doesn't have that luxury. Because if he was telling you things where you don't have to figure them out, that means he's putting his life and his family's life in danger. And he's not going to do that because you want quick answers and you want things to be easy.
When is the summit? Yes, sir. When is the summit? Give us some information.
We have a tentative date of, I believe, the 18th, 19th, and 20th. 18th is going to be meet and greet, which means we get to go and hang out and sing some karaoke and drink maybe 2 martinis together and laugh and tell some dirty jokes. And then we're going to do the summit, but it's going to be very, very relaxed. You do a couple people on stage for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then we'll take a 20-minute break, and then we'll have another act and so on. Jerry Reed will be there. Absolutely. Jerry Reed will be there. He's become a very good friend. Jerry's another guy. He's pissed off. So he's working with me regarding Tube 1776 because I said, how are we going to stop this? He goes, we can't, Mel. They're in charge. I know that. So let's do something about it. That's how the whole thing came about because he was growing by 15, 20,000 people on a good day. 15, 20,000 people a day. If he never asked for his money, he would have been at 2 million right now. That's how fast he was growing. Okay. And then the minute he asked for his money, they throttled him back. He's barely getting 800 to 1,000 people a day now. On a bad day, before he asked for his money, on a bad day, he was growing by 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 on a bad day. How does he go from that to 800, 900, less than 1,000 every day now? You tell me. Is it called censorship or is Mel Carmine delusional?
Mel, this has been such a wonderful show. It's been entertaining. It's been educational. It's been informative. It's been sobering. Especially the part that really got me. I love the whole show, but when you looked in the camera just a few minutes ago and you commissioned us to get off our behinds and do something, that was truly inspiring.
Thank you.
I thank you. I want to know if you want to give your final words, final thoughts. I know you said a lot. We've kept you for 2 hours. And
no. And I've actually enjoyed this. It's like, I've been away from the camera for a week because I recorded a bunch of shows and I put it on a timer to release at a certain time so I could keep my audience entertained. Yeah. And I've been jonesing to get back to the camera. I'm addicted to this now. This is my new drug, but I'm not allowed to grow to my fullest potential because YouTube says Mel Carmine cannot grow on channel number 1 no more than 53,000, on channel number 2 no more than 15,000, and they got me there and they want to hold me there, and if it's up to them to hold me there forever, and I say screw that. You're not holding Mel Carmine back. You're not holding Dr. Pruitt back. You're not holding Nino Rodriguez back. We are going to grow to the potential of what the audience says, not the algorithms.
That's right.
Who the hell do you people think you are?
Come on, Mel.
You think you could come into town in America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and dictate terms and conditions? Really? You think that? Well, that comes to an abrupt end right now. And I'm telling you, 1776 is going to be like the wood shredder. for all of social media, not just YouTube. Because I'm going to build this thing in the modular thing where I could just add one thing. It'll be like different websites, but all glued together with just all these links up top. And you people are going to have a grandiose time of your life watching as we dismantle the New World Order.
Mm. Mm. Now, can you tell the people how they can do their part? What can we all do to help dismantle the New World Order as we progress into this new era?
There are many wars to be fought.
Okay.
Pick one. Whether it's them poisoning your cats and your dogs with flavored cardboard. I'll say it again, flavored cardboard.
Mm.
Okay. If you don't believe me, go to my QFS1776.com. We sell organic dog food. We sell organic cat food. Because not only do they want you to stress because they got you on psychotropic drugs and drugs that keep you in a zombified state, and you realize you're taking all these drugs for years and years, and the more you go complain about this side effect and that side effect, they give you more drugs, but they want you to be stressed over the health of your dogs, because the more stress they can create for you, the sicker they can keep you. The sicker they can keep you, what happens? The more drugs they can sell you. It's a vicious cycle. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to where it says shop at the top, I believe it says shop somewhere. Scroll towards the top.
Right here, shop.
There you go. Boom.
Click on it.
That. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there that you need. You got to shop with the good guys because it's the only way we turn this thing around. You want a ledger for your thing? We take you directly to the factory. You click on a link on the internet that's a random link. I cannot verify that link is the right link and that you didn't buy your wallet from a hacker, and then you call Mel Carmine at 2:00 in the morning saying, I had 114,000 XRP, Mel. I listened to you to buy the ledger and now it's gone. I told you to buy it at whether you buy it from us or you buy it off of, and let's say they're both legit, you're still going to pay the same price. You're not going to get a discount from buying it from us unless they throw a special. But if you click on our link, one thing we guarantee is the insurance policy that you're going to go directly to the manufacturer, directly to the inventor, and you're going to get the right wallet.
For your XRP, XLM, for your what, digital coins?
Exactly.
Okay.
You want the Nano X, the Nano X is the one you want.
Nano X, okay.
Yeah, we make $4.22. Big whoopee do. I can't even buy a half a sushi roll for that.
That's what I keep trying to tell people when they say you're patriots, you're doing.
Oh, please.
I'm like, we gotta eat.
I want you guys making $100,000 a week. You don't understand. I want you guys to be comfortable. I want you guys, when you're going to flying on a business, to be sitting in first class.
Mel, when I say
you can't fight the war if your soldiers are fatigued.
And when I've sold projects, Mel, I've gotten less than 1%. Less than sometimes 0.5%. And I don't complain. I'm grateful for the opportunity. So, but people that think we're getting rich overnight, I don't know where they get this from. We have to eat.
No. They have to get off that mentality quickly. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to beat that out of them. Stop saying that. You want us to be as well funded as Anderson Cooper. Yes, there's nothing wrong with Kia Pruitt making $2 million a year. There's nothing wrong with Nino Rodriguez making $5 million a year. Nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that is that you guys who are maybe not making as much money, I'm saying go get a microphone and join us.
Ooh.
You know, some of these guys out there, Kia, I will tell you in no uncertain terms, they're a lot smarter than we are. And a lot of them could become a lot bigger than we are. And I don't have a problem with that. If everybody in your audience got a microphone and in 6 months they were bigger than Mel Carmine and Dr. Kia Pruitt combined, I would applaud that effort.
So you said choose a fight.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Choose. So we need to choose something that needs to be done and get it done.
I don't know if I'm not sure if I broke up there.
Oh, yeah. Mel, you are
I'm not sure if I broke up there. I think the internet's trying to catch up.
Okay. I can hear you, Mel. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I don't think Mel can hear me.
Okay. I don't know. Did we break up?
A little bit.
Okay, where did you guys lose me? That's right. I can make sure is I want you guys to understand there's nothing wrong with making money. You want your soldiers to be well funded. You want the Nino Rodriguez's to have firing power. You want Dr. Kia Pruitt to have firing power. We want a relaxed soldier that's got it going on all levels, because that's the way you win the war. You don't want a soldier that's stressed out for every freaking penny, because that determines whether we win or we lose the war. If you get into the game and you go get a microphone, you want to fight chemtrails or cat food, dog food, or whatever vaccination you want to fight, whatever it is you want to fight, pick a fight. There's plenty of fights to be had. Go get a microphone. And if you become more popular than Mel Carmine and Dr. Pruitt, just do me a favor. Invite us on your show.
Yeah.
That's all we want.
That's it.
Okay. But I have no problem, and I'm sure Dr. Kia Pruitt has no problem that if everybody on the show right now, how many people watching this right now?
I see over 1,000. I see well, not right here, 906 on this, but that's just a couple of this is Facebook, Instagram, no, Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube. So I don't know about the others. So we got over 1,000.
I'm sure probably it's close to 2,000. So if all 2,000 of you went out and got a microphone and you picked one fight and you became a sensation, wonderful. That's what we want. This is not about a penis contest. This is about a war. We're in a war. You understand? This is not about a personality contest or ego. And I got a big ego. I got a big chair, but I don't. I'm really humble. I don't. I'm
but
really,
you know,
really
sometimes
humble.
I think they teach us to be humble so that we won't stand in our power as the God beings that we are. You know, be humble, be quiet, be meek, we know that we're powerful. I don't see anything wrong with walking in your power.
We are the new media. We are the new Hollywood. We are it. Get used to it, because we're coming. We're going to take it all down, but we need to be well funded, and you need to have a machine that well funds their soldiers. That machine, I wholeheartedly believe, is going to be tube1776.com. It's coming. I'm meeting with my programmers, and we're going to build it in such a modular way that we can absolutely add anything to it that we want. Okay, anything that makes sense. And if $10 is going to set you, listen, if $9.29 per month is going to put a damper on your well-being, financially speaking, you got bigger fish to fry. But no more commercials, no more censorship.
Okay,
ever.
I love it.
Is that alone worth it? Is it worth it to see your favorite superstar like Nino Rodriguez, who's stuck at 600,000, who thinks he's conquered the world and he's not? Is it worth it to see him climb to 6 million, where he maybe belongs? Maybe 16 million. Who knows what the number is? The number is decided by you, the people, not the algorithms. If I have talent for 1 million people audience, and the audience says, that's it, Mel, you've reached your plateau, I'm okay with that. If Nino Rodriguez is better than me, I'm okay with that.
So Mel, finally tell us how we can follow your work.
Absolutely. QFS1776.com. Most of our social media is linked up at the top. If you want to find out about the financial system that's coming, the new financial system, don't be afraid to watch the videos. They're free of charge. We put them in a sequential, chronological order so that you guys, if you want to shop, you could shop. If you want to, buy organic dog food, you could do that. If you want to buy gold and silver from me, you buy it from me. If you want to buy it from Dr. Kia Pruitt, buy it from Dr. Kia Pruitt. But definitely own.
Get it. But get
own some silver. You're crazy not to.
Why should people, if it's in their budget, why should they get silver or gold? But you say
silver is the Bitcoin of the metals. I'm going to repeat that. Silver is going to end up being the Bitcoin of the metals. Okay. And in 2 years, that statement will become a reality. Why? Because it's scarce. It's a lot more scarce than gold, number one.
Okay.
If you see silver being priced at the same price of gold in 2, 3 years, 4 years from now, don't forget you heard it here first. Number one. Number two, everything that right now we're running on a technology that runs on silver, mostly silver. This conversation cannot take place without silver. Every military needs the silver for their war machines. You ever hear the terminology, Dr. Kia? He who has the gold makes the rules.
I have.
Okay. What happens when silver becomes unobtainium? No one can get it anymore. And you and I have the silver. He who has the gold makes the rules, and we will dictate the price. And that price is not going to be $78.22. It'll be more like, $20,000 per ounce. And why? Because they got to run their war machine. They'll pay any price to put the silver in that warhead that runs that entire missile and the entire circuitry board to be able to kill their neighbor in case they have to get into a war. They have to be able to defend their people. And we're the ones that have the silver. And they can't get it anymore. And they have to come to us. And when they come to us, he who has the gold makes the rules.
And I just checked the silver price right now. At least this is what it says on Google. I'll bring that up for you all. Is it coming up? The silver price is 77. The spot price $77.62, and that's low because earlier this year it was like it had gone up to $130 per ounce.
Yeah. Well, they stopped it. They figured out a way, at least temporarily, and I do stress the word temporarily, to manipulate the price of silver and gold because they don't want too many people to get smart too fast. And they've definitely been manipulating the price of XRP for a long time as well. But, those days are going to come to an abrupt end. You'll know because you'll wake up and XRP goes from, $1.42, whatever it is this morning to, $14. It's not going to go like directly to $1,000. No. But then from $14, maybe they'll hover it there for a couple of weeks to see who's going to sell it at $14. And then they'll shoot it up to $25. That's how it's going to happen. But I do believe,
yes, sir.
yeah, I do believe that XRPs will be, the new improved Bitcoin. That's my favorite flavor. ISO tokens are my favorite flavor. I'm heavy on XRP.
What do you say to people that say that, we talked about silver and then we mentioned gold. First it said, James says, but everybody doesn't have $4,995 for a little ounce of gold.
That is correct. That's why you buy things like long shots. But I believe when you start to read, you have to become a student again. And that's why I don't mind going to 3 hours on this conversation with this podcast, because it's important to educate the people. When you look at stuff like Velo, VELO, which is 0.00000 and a number, okay, which is tied into BlackRock, which is tied into Vanguard and State Street, and you start to say, why is Velo that's 0.0000 something of a penny tied into these big monster companies? Because it's going to be something at a later time. There's people that are saying Velo could be, the Asian XRP. I believe that to be true. This is not financial advice. Okay. So you go and take a measly $100 and you could take $100 and turn it into $10 million if you're patient. Go back to work.
You're patient.
Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job because, I'm going to be worth $100 million. I'm going to be worth $10 million.
That part.
Don't quit your job. Go continue to work and go save another $100 and throw at it again and continue to go to work. And you have to treat it as if it's never going to happen. When they're ready, they will let you know because you'll wake up and voila, it's here. And when it's here, you'll know because your phone's going to ring off the hook. Your friends and family are going to call you. Your next door neighbors are going to say, oh my God, you were right. I should have listened to you. All of that.
So we can diversify. And I hear you say, get a little at a time, get what you can afford. And
here's the formula. I don't trade. I don't do trading. Amber does that. She's a lot smarter than me. Okay. She actually built her family a house in the Philippines trading. She told me, I hope you don't get mad. Yeah. She said she was buying and selling, buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high. Right. And she had it down to a science, at least the science up to her. She's not very greedy. She would allow the thing to grow 8-10 pennies and then she would sell. She would buy down low again and go up 8-10 pennies, sell again. She would keep half the profits and reinvest. The other half, she would put it aside to build her mom and dad a house in the Philippines, which she did. She goes, I hope you don't get mad at me, but I built my mom and dad. Why would I get mad at that?
Right.
Okay. So here's the formula, the pizza man formula.
Okay.
You have extra money. It goes high, buy more. Don't put the money in the bank collecting dust. Okay. It stays level. You have extra money, buy more. It goes low. You have extra money, buy more. It goes high again. You have extra money, buy more. Just accumulate. The important thing is to own. If you own it, eventually when they allow us to have our day in the sun, you'll be okay. But focus on getting a side hustle. Focus on finding a part-time job. If you feel that working for other people works for you, that's great. I don't have a problem with that. But just make money. Constantly be in positive cash flow. Go and ground. Take the weekend off. Hang out with your wife. Don't do what I do. I mean, I preach a lot of stuff, but I don't live by my own rules because I'm a machine.
Yeah, I'm a machine.
Okay. But I would love to have more time to go fishing and put my feet in the ground and hang out with my dogs. But I'm here fighting a new world order. I'm a very important soldier in this fight. And I got to recruit you guys to be soldiers in this fight. So this way we could win. But I want you guys to get a microphone. I want you guys to come to tube1776.com. I want you guys to be well paid. I don't want the algorithms to judge how big you can get. I want you guys making money. I want you guys making $100,000 a week. There's nothing wrong with that. I want you guys flying first class. I want you guys saying, thank you, Mel, for creating Tube 1776. I'm able to fly first class. I'm able to stay in a $489 hotel with a nice, comfortable mattress and hot water.
And then the final words I want you to give, Mel, somebody said, but Dr. Kia Pruitt, you put reset in the title. Can you tie in what you said? Can you summarize it and tie it in how reset into this? And then I got to go feed my grandbabies, man.
Yeah. The reset basically is a necessity at this point. When I came to the United States in 1972, they had something called the SWIFT system. If the SWIFT system has a brain, they would partner up as quickly as they can with XRP and Ripple. They haven't done that. So they're going to be replaced because they're a dinosaur. Okay. People don't want to wait forever to get their money. People don't want to spend a lot of money to send money. People don't want their money to be tied up in a system for 5-6 days while somebody else is taking your money and trading your money. That's why it takes 5 or 6 days. It doesn't take 5 or 6 days. They're trading your money. They're making money with your money, and then they're giving you the crumbs, and they're charging you a fee to receive that money. You see how the game is played?
I do.
It's rigged. Everything is rigged. You live on scam planet. Okay, so the reset has to come because this old antiquated system. Look, Michael Arrington Capital, 9 years ago, 8-9 years ago, moves $55 million. It took 1.8 seconds. I have the video. I posted it on my Telegram channel. My Telegram channel's down below all my videos. Go join my Telegram channel. You'll learn a few things. Okay, he moved $55 million, took 1.8 seconds, and it cost him exactly what? 30 cents. That's got value. When Bitcoin was born to move money. It failed. So they created a bullshit story, a store of value. A store of value is a bullshit story because it can't move money from point A to point B for a minimal amount of money, and it can't be scaled, et cetera, et cetera. It's a dinosaur. It was like somebody gave Satoshi Nakamoto, aka David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, a download. He went to, I'll tell the story and then we can go.
Okay.
He went to, and I got it all over x.com right now, and the video is getting massive traction. I interviewed him again for a second time. He puts a patent on blockchain technology, or a rudimentary level of blockchain technology, a ledger of sorts, back in 1988. He didn't deny that. He goes to work in 2001 at DARPA. In 2007, 2008, what happens? The housing bubble happens. And in 2009, Bitcoin is born, and he's still there. The conversation ends, you may very well be one of the main Satoshi Nakamotos. And he says, yes, I may very well be one of them, but not the Satoshi Nakamoto. And who's the only one that can go back and fix Bitcoin David Schwartz, aka Satoshi Nakamoto, and voila, XRP with transactions of 2 and 3 seconds is born. You think that's a coincidence? Not. They are moving heaven and earth. They are moving mountains to make sure that they manipulate that price specifically on XRP. You know why? You know why? Because they don't want you to have it. They want you to be discouraged and say, oh, that XRP has never gone anywhere. Until it does. Until it does. I'm either going to be a hero or I'm going to be a zero. I'll probably have to get plastic surgery and I'll become Jerry Smith or John Doe or whatever, and I'll disappear from the embarrassment, or everybody's going to know that Mel Carmine was right. Thank you, Dr. Kia. You're awesome.
Welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm just a reflection of you, Mel. You are awesome.
Give me a copy of this because I'm gonna promote you and get you out there because you need to be much bigger too.
Oh, thank you so much, Mel. Some people are saying that they don't want to take on a microphone because they don't want to be unalive like Will Cox, and they afraid, You know,
I could understand all of those sentiments, and those are all valid sentiments. However, I will tell you this. There's something called anonymity. You don't have to show your face. Digital asset investor is a classic example of that, right? He never showed his face for the longest time. He still doesn't. He's sort of incognito. You don't have to go on camera. You could be just a voice. So the excuses are really here. You could use a VPN. You could look like you're coming in from Indonesia or from China or from Japan. The excuses are here. There's a way to beat the New World Order.
It is. Yeah, I think we're so accustomed to giving reasons why we can't. But if we start asking, instead of saying I can't, why not ask ourselves, how can I? It's what I taught my children.
How can I afford it? What can I do to afford that car? What can I do to afford that house? You could all have the house in the mountain. You could all be rich. It's all a mindset. Poverty is a mindset. If you think like an employee, you're going to be an employee. If you think like an entrepreneur, it's hard. I'm not going to bullshit you. There's many times where I quit. I want to quit every day. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for all the gold in Fort Knox.
You said poverty is a mindset.
Poverty is a mindset. Poverty is a mindset. Absolutely.
I had taken myself off the stage because I wanted them to hear you, to look in your eyes or your glasses and hear.
I wear these for protection so that the screen doesn't blow out my eyes.
It does hurt your eyes.
Not to be cool. I'm plenty cool without them. Believe me. Look how good looking I am.
Poverty is a mindset, Mel.
Poverty is a mindset.
We can change our mindset by knowing that we have everything we need inside us. We just have to have the courage to utilize what's inside us to do what we need to do.
Yeah. What I need you guys to do right now is to get this movie everywhere. We got America to piss off. Every American needs to be pissed off. Every American, if two people tell two people, tell two people, tell two people, tell two people, by the time this weekend comes, everybody in America knows about the movie. I will be able to fund all the other projects so that we can continuously educate people with the right stuff, not bullshit. The same shit that they feed your kids. There's no reason your kids need to go to school for 8 hours a day.
Right.
3 hours is enough. 3.
It's enough.
And if you come down to Cape Canaveral, come see us at Staying Alive. Pull the body over. Let's put it into the charging station. That's what Staying Alive is. It's a charging station for humans, like your Tesla car. And I will tell you the story about how Tube 1776 comes out, it came all about, and tell you the whole story from beginning to end on that. And that'll be another podcast months and months down the road when we're actually up and running.
Mel, this has been amazing. My grandchildren, they want to come say hi. I homeschooled them, Mel.
Good for you.
Thank you.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Dr. Kia.
Say it again.
I would not expect anything less from you.
Thank you. Say hi to my friend, Mel.
Hi.
How are you?
They're hungry. She's hungry. Look in the camera.
Are you hungry? What are you going to eat?
What are we going to eat? I want to go to, there's a nice brunch house on the water, and the guy that owns it is actually Italian. He's an opera singer.
I wish I was close to you. I'd join you.
Oh, and they have vegan options. And
See, now if I had my flying car, I could be there in about 12 seconds.
By the way, yes, and President Trump, mentioned about the flying cars and the Freedom Center. Tell the family how you feel about being homeschooled. Just quickly, what do you think? You like it? She's hungry. Okay,
I love it.
Why you love being homeschooled?
There's not as many people.
There's not as many people.
Not as many germs.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And I don't get sick. I don't get sick.
He would get sick every day, Mel. He would call. I think it was the energies and just all the people around. And he's gifted. He's 8, and he would tested in the 6th grade.
It's a proven fact that homeschool kids are 10 times smarter than kids. First of all, the kids that go to school are not smart at all. And the parents who send them to school are completely stupid.
Why do you say that, Mel?
Because artificial intelligence is coming. That is going to be programmed by patriots. I said it earlier. And what's going to happen is you're able to turn on the artificial intelligence, and you're going to determine whether this is the stuff you want your kids to learn, and you're going to put it on autopilot and go about your day. It's coming.
Go get ready so I can take y'all to eat.
Yes,
Mel,
it's been such a pleasure. Send me a copy of this video, please.
I will. And if anybody wants to support him financially, because he is getting these movies out, you can send him a Zelle.
There's also a donate button on dearmrpresident.net. They could do it that way as well.
Dearmrpresident.net. Okay, thank you. So that would be great. That'll help you with the movie. It'll help you with the staying alive and all that. Zelle, you put in his email address, mmAKCOIN@gmail.com, and he would greatly appreciate it. We're looking forward to the summit. Y'all might see me there. Mel's been asking me to come to the summit for years.
You're going to come. I envision you. I manifest that you'll be there, and her audience loves her. She's going to have a lot of people come in the audience that would come there, and you'll be taking pictures and signing autographs. I could see it. I can envision it.
Whose idea was it to invite me as the MC? Y'all got me with that one.
Amber.
See, that's my girl. That is my girl. I love me some Amber.
Yes. And if you guys need a lot of XRP, minimum is $10,000 worth. Okay. You text me at 786-704-8817, 786-704-8817. That's not for socializing, even though if you do place an order, sometimes I will, if I have 5 minutes or 6 minutes, I do tend to socialize a little bit, but contact me and I can get you as much as you want. That's the minimum. The maximum, there is no maximum. Zero.
What was that number? 786-104.
No, 704.
Okay, I'm sorry.
786. Yeah, 786-704-8817. Well,
somebody was saying, but Mel, I don't have $10,000. Why?
Yeah, I know. If you don't, just go to Uphold or Coinbase, buy it, and get it off the exchange. I don't want anybody to miss out.
But they still got to put it in a wallet. So can they get the wallet?
Still put it in a wallet. When you go to QFS 1776, there's 2 videos there that teaches you how to put it on a wallet. They're educational. They're 6 minutes each, and they're 3rd grade level of education. Anybody could do it. I've had 75-year-old grandmothers call me back. She goes, that was so easy.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Mel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. I know you're in the background somewhere. I love you, girl.
All right.
I love you. Amber, my sons need some wives. I'm just gonna put that out there. And I like, you know what? You listen to your mom. And this is what I wish our men would do. Your mother knows which woman would be the best for you and your bloodline. Okay. Start listening to the matriarchs in your family, your moms, your aunts, your grandmas, your sisters. We don't have all the answers, but we know what you like and what you need. And the woman needs to be able to get along with the women in your family.
Hello.
Okay. So we love Amber. You guys are going to meet her when you come to the summit.
She's amazing.
A beautiful woman. You're gonna meet
She's
Mel.
amazing.
She is.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's sweet. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. They're hungry, Mel. So I appreciate
You do that.
you.
Yeah.
I love
Thank
you
you.
so much. I love you. I love Amber. I'm gonna go out, family, with the outro song, so you'll hear that. But I'm gonna turn the camera off so I can get these grandbabies ready. And Chief Max in the house. He says, "Listen to your mothers. Your mother's reference to the woman that you choose. Mama usually knows best. Even if Mama's a little off, listen to her. She knows what she's talking about." All right.
100%.
Love you, Mel.
Thank
Love
you, guys.
Amber.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, so family. Go get my phone. We love you so much. Chief Mac, we saw you in the house in the background. Chief Mac, I appreciate you for talking to us about how to put our assets in a trust. So if anybody wants a trust, please contact Chief Mac at unityinmotion45@yahoo.com. Family, thank you for being here. Thank you. Did you enjoy, Mel? Put in the chat before we leave what you enjoyed most about the show. Give me the phone, babies. Please put in the chat what you enjoyed most. Yes, he was amazing, wasn't he? Yes, we love you too. Hurry up, Cherish. I love his story, his personal story. I loved how he found his wife and how he listened to his wife. I love Mel's grit and his energy. I'm inspired to get off my behind and do more work. Absolutely. Tony said, I loved everything about the show. Lady says, Mel has confirmed it all. Wow. Sister Janine says, yes, I always love Mel. I watch him a lot. Concrete info. Sister Shannon J says, thank you, Shannon. And validation. Absolutely. Sean Ed says, I enjoy his deep thinking and everything. Byron said his energy is pure. I agree. Ascended Kim Alchemist says, I enjoyed everything about this show. Thank you. Brother Jerry, I enjoyed the show. He was simply amazing. Queen says, I wish you could tell my daughter that. Who else? Love Hug said, I enjoyed everything about this show. Thank you for sharing it with us. You're welcome. Absolutely. He was very inspiring, Raquel. I agree. Very inspired, Shannon said. Me too. Very inspired by him. Hey, grandson. Brother Tony Hood say, hey, grandson. Say
hi.
I know y'all hungry, so get dressed. Get your shoes on.
Yes,
Rev says, much love and respect, Queen. Mel was awesome. He was inspirational. We created our own reality. Absolutely. And finally, family, I did receive your gifts and your cash apps. I'm so grateful. I want to say thank you, Sister Jamie. She says, your desire. The donation is for your desire. Thank you, Shannon. I didn't know you sent me a gift, sis. Thank you for all you do. Oh, it's my great pleasure. Devon says, Soul Tribe Wisdom. The gift is for the Soul Tribe Wisdom. Thank you so much. And then Chef 87 said, I appreciate you. Sister Dinah says, thank you for the video with Chief Mac. Chief Mac sent me a donation. Thank you, Chief Mac, always taking care of me as my provider and protector of the Soul Tribe. Mel says, thank you. Mel Hodges says, thank you for all your hard work. Scott says, thank you, Goddess. Thank you for the gift. Sister Linda says, here's a payment for you. Brother Dennis Perkins in the house says, hello, Dr. Pruitt sent me a gift. Sister Tamala says, send me heart emojis and sent me a Cash App blessing. Quavel says, I resonate with your videos, a shift in consciousness. Thank you so much. Chief Mac sent me another gift. Sister Yvette, Sister Angela, Sister Joyce, Sister Sheila. Family, I love you. You don't have to do that. And I appreciate you so much. Who is that? The one says, I appreciate his wisdom. You have to watch the show again. Glory. Hallelujah. It was an amazing show that Mel Carmine did. And Sandra says, this masculine, powerful, pure energy wisdom that Mel Carmine shared was amazing. Also, I want to say thank you to Watkins. Watkins sent me a gift. Oops, my nose ring falling off. Thank you for all the gifts, family. Thank you for being here. Remember what Mel said, each of us has something in us that we can contribute to bringing down the deep state and ushering in the beautiful new golden reality that we desire and deserve. Chief Mack says, power to the righteous people. Power to the people. Thank you for being here, Chief Mack. If you want a trust from him and you want to talk to him for a consultation, please go to send him an email. That's Chief Mack, Unity in Motion 45 at yahoo.com. Brother Byron says, Dr. Kia, you are a blessing, and I look forward to seeing you. You pour into us much needed knowledge. Thank you. It's my great pleasure. Thank you so much. So, family, I need to go and feed the grandbabies. They're hungry. They've been so patient. We've been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes, and they've been, you didn't even hear a peep out of them, right? So they know how to entertain themselves, read or play or do something that they're creative. She creates clothes for her dolls. He builds things and draws, and he does gaming and all types of things. And he loves geology or geography? Geography. He'll sometimes say, Granny, ask me something about a country. So he knows stuff about countries, currencies, continents, where different countries are located. They amaze me. Sometimes if I want to know about a country, where it's located, I'll have to say, where's Albania? Or what part of Africa is Zimbabwe? They know. What? You gonna say something? Family, I couldn't do any of this without you. You are my inspiration. You are the wind beneath my wings. You give me relevance. You give me inspiration. And it's my greatest joy and pleasure to share with you and bring the best and the most amazing guests on. Going out now. Time to feed the grandbabies. Thank you. Go out and make this a great day, family. Whatever gift you have, family, let's get it ready. Hone your gifts, whatever it is you enjoy, do it as often as you can, as often as possible. That will raise your vibrations and the vibrations of the planet. And if you have something in you, a story you want to tell, some information or knowledge you want to share, do what Mel Carmine said and pick up a microphone and share it with the Soul Tribe. I'm out. I love Mel's passion too for righteousness. Have a fabulous day, family.
Through her channel, knowledge flows, breaking chains that hold us close.
Thank you for joining the Soul Tribe. Go out and make this a great day. Hit the like button and join our private group if you're interested. I'm going to put all of Mel's links in this podcast. Thank you.
Hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. From currencies to investments divine, she's helping her tribe to realign with wisdom, ancient and new, showing what we all can do.
Love you too. Thank you, Sister Janine, for being an amazing moderator. Thank you, Soul Tribe. I love you more.
Soul Tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia
I just came back on to tell you, if you want to hear some of Jacob Bay's videos, then they're on my channel, but I put them all in a playlist. So all of his videos that he's done, we have like maybe 12 podcasts, so including a couple of shorts. Go to the Dr. Kia Pruitt show. You can type in his name, Jacob Bay. That's the Sheik of the Soul Tribe, because some people have been saying they couldn't find his videos. Just type in his name and it should bring up the playlist. So all of them are in one particular playlist, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the playlist link here. You might just want to listen to all of his shows, because everything he's been talking about is actually coming to pass. So here is his playlist link right there. Let me bring it up, and we're about to go out to brunch, family. Here is Jacob Bay's playlist right here. Just click on that button. I mean, hours and hours of his intel is right here. And if we see any breaking news come on, we'll bring him back, as well as Chief Mac. And also remember that Mel Carmine, our special guest today, will be back on to talk about growing our own food. We're also going to have, sometime by the end of this week or next week, Farmer Dre back on the show to talk about the importance of land as wealth and growing your own food. That's it, family. We love you. Take care. Bye-bye.